Happening today, electric vehicle owners and experts are all in New Haven for an EV symposium. The three-day event offers test rides and presentations. News 8's Kent Pierce shows you it's also happening at a place known as an example of sustainable living.
Outside New Haven's Hotel Marcel are a lot of a certain type of car. That's because inside, the hotel is hosting the Northeast Electric Vehicle Symposium. The president of the Electric Vehicle Club of Connecticut says there are over 50,000 EVs registered in the state, and that's climbing by 40 to 50% a year.
We now have the federal IRA incentives and the state cheaper purchase incentives, as well as incentives to lower the cost of charging your car.
The city of New Haven now has an electric recycling truck and is making more and more of its fleet electric, but the mayor says he knows many residents don't have a regular parking spot.
And so we're exploring opportunities to allow people that have on-street parking vehicles to charge their vehicles. We had a request for someone to run their cord across the sidewalk, and we're even figuring out logistically how is that safe.
One criticism of the proliferation of EVs is that if everybody had one and everybody plugged theirs in at the same time, the grid wouldn't be able to handle it. Well, that's something that regulators are working on right now.
All power and all electricity is not created equal. There's sometimes some hours of the grid where it's more plentiful, and we want to push folks to charge in the off-peak hours, and that's what our program works to doing.
Gillette says the utilities offer incentives both to install chargers and ongoing incentives to keep using them. But another knock on EVs is that creating the electricity for them is bad for the environment. Not at Hotel Marcel, where the charging stations are powered by 1,000 solar panels. The whole place is carbon neutral.
It uses heat pumps. We have an all-electric kitchen, electric laundry. There are no fossil fuels used at all for the operation of this building, and it's the first hotel in the United States to do that.
He says the future of EVs is to develop building and transportation infrastructure together to save the environment. In New Haven, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.